package deal. It is a platform that can fuel your goal, and it is very important to be careful how you curate your thoughts. Change your focus from the negative to the positive. Look at what the current situation can teach you. What can you learn that will embolden you to push through and keep fighting that good fight? It will be hard. I know. I've been there. Balancing a part-time job with full-time school can easily discourage you in the pursuit of your goals because it is both physically and mentally taxing. For most of you, balancing a full-time job, a full-time school, and a full-time family can easily result in you giving up. Wanting to pursue university and not knowing how you are going to fund it can create a negative response towards your goal. Imagine managing a school, Mrs. Jeffers, and trying to remain focused can be challenging for even the best of us, or where English is not your first language. Despite all of this, which many of you have actually experienced, you persevere, and as a testament to that diligence, you are here tonight. Your mind was set on achieving this milestone in your lives, and you remain focused. The second reaction I would like to talk to you about is having an attitude of gratitude. Now keep in mind that even when you have a positive mindset and or focus, negative things can and probably will happen. Instead of allowing the negativity of the world to drown your light and positivity, graduates, be grateful for your challenges. Be grateful for your problems. Be grateful for that rejection. Crazy, eh? Well, not really. Especially when you think about the simple facts that hardships are a part of life, which means that pain is also a part of life. It is that pain that should give us the motivation that we need to persevere. It is the pain that gives us the strength we need to fight and aim higher when it feels that we have already given it our all. It is that pain that should encourage us when we want to cry and give up. Leaders such as Nelson Mandela and Oprah Winfrey, despite their hardships, they maintain an attitude of gratitude. Leaders such as yourself, yes, you are a leader. Despite the 11-year journey or having to return to school after 12 years, you kept that attitude of gratitude. Though you felt as if you have been here forever, having to go through your associates first and now receiving your bachelor, you remain forever humbled, forever grateful for the humbling opportunity to be graduating alongside your sister. It's a family thing at USM, guys. The last response, setting meaningful goals, which I would like to touch on you with, is one that has personally worked for me. One way to set meaningful goals is by using the SMART method. S, specific. What exactly do you want to achieve? M, measurable. Have measurable goals in order to identify what exactly it is you will hear, you will see, and you will feel when you reach your goal. A, achievable. Your goals should stretch you slightly so that you feel challenged, but defined well enough so that you can actually achieve them. R, relevant. Is your goal relevant to your purpose in life? T, time-based. Your goals must have a clearly defined time frame, including a starting date and a target date. If you don't have a time limit, then there is no urgency to start taking action towards achieving your goals. It has been said that a goal without a plan is just a dream. So don't just dream, plan, go out and conquer.
Tell them, connecting you.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGE.
You and me gonna be chipping like Chuck. I'm not giving up. So much miles to go. Move your foot now, hood to the air. We got to move along.
I want to congratulate on behalf of the police force, of course, the organizers of the light parade that was held last night, and also that the part of the after party which held in the Simpson Bay area. I must say that the crowd that took in this event, the rebels and even the onlookers, it was they were very well behaved. With large crowd you would get a little portion to tug here, but all in all it was a great event, and as I said, I just want to congratulate the organizers and congratulate the revelers and the onlookers for their very good behavior, and definitely we are looking forward to doing it again with them next year. Hope it's a little bigger and better, and we can invite more people to come and join us and have fun in St. Martin.
Get
confirm that it was the largest. We expected it to be bigger than last year, and indeed it was. So it's obviously something that's an ever-growing event. So that's good for everybody. That's good for St. Martin as well.
The participation of the attendees in particular must be commended. The police is basically saying, look, this was incident free. I'm sure you are looking at ways to even incorporate persons coming from the neighboring islands in the near future as it pertains to this parade.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you remember a few days ago, we made a presentation via the tourist office to the hotels to see if we can get traction, what the feedback would be on the guests staying at the hotels if they would attend. Well, I can tell you that 2 of the 3 hotels bought additional shirts. So we gave shirts free, and they came back and they bought shirts because there was traction. So it goes to show that this is something that can become an international event, not just for St. Martin, Dutch and French, and the immediate surrounding islands, but also for places as far as Guadeloupe and Aruba. As a matter of fact, I sold shirts to people that met me. Literally, they saw the trailers on the road that afternoon around 5 o'clock, and I got a call to say, can you please come down because there's some people here that are interested in buying shirts. So I went down, and the first 3 ladies, they were from Guadeloupe. And they said, we're passing and we're seeing all this activity. Can we come? And I said, yeah, of course. So I happened to have shirts in my car. So I sold them the shirts. And before I could leave, there was another 2 ladies coming out of town on their way back to the hotel. And they stopped. They were from Aruba. As a matter of fact, I took pictures with them on the road on Saturday night. So it goes to show that there is a possibility to make this an international event and one that will draw tourists from, anywhere. I don't know if you saw it the other day, FCCA put it on their news feed. Now that's big. That's big for St. Martin because my next step, being in the industry, being in the cruise industry, is to reach out to the FCCA and see which of the ships would want to stay overnight and, have their people perform. The fact that the police have gone on their own and made that statement, which, by the way, I've got to commend them for a wonderful job. They're nothing short of stellar. Them and, as well, the sheriff's security guards. These are people that are there for the interest and the protection of our revelers. We want to be in a safe environment where, everybody's having a good time without having to worry about, being pushed or shoved or, so it really goes to show that indeed Rio Productions Lighted Parade is one of good caliber and good standing, and we wish to keep it that way. I go myself out of the way to make sure that we put, all the stopgap measures in place to ensure the safety of the revelers. Because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that people are coming in good spirit and leaving in good spirit. Not having to have, major incidents. So, if this is something that we can continue to provide a safe environment for people to have fun, I'm sure that we're going to be able to get more international recognition for it and people coming to St. Martin. At the end of the day, it's about St. Martin. It's not about Rio. It's not about the lighted parade. It's about St. Martin. Those of us that live here and want to have a good time here, and those that want to share in our good time and share in our culture. Because at the end of the day, this is us.
Undoubtedly, you're a very happy person. In an interview with us prior, you anticipated well over 1,000 persons taking part in the parade. Based on your evaluation, what kind of a figure do you have for us?
Well, I'm not sure what the actual figure is because on Saturday the shirts were literally flying out the door, and I was not at the office, at least not at my office. So today we're going to be calling around to some of the retail posts to find out exactly what they have in inventory remaining. But listen, clearly this was the biggest one yet. And last year we had 1,800. So definitely it's got to be more than 1,800. So, but an actual figure I don't have. The other thing, of course, is that we had the likes of Destra, Small Axe, King James, King Rummer, DJ Outcast, DJ King Kimbe, all of which did a tremendous job. I cannot commend these performers enough. Everybody carried the load. I was super proud of our local talent. They rocked it. They rocked it, and they had people, I mean, unbelievable.
Hey ma, how you doing? You busy?
I hear, just paying some bills, taking care of business, you know what it is?
I know, you're doing your online banking.
I don't have to stand in those long lines to pay bills. I can transfer when I want. I can check my account wherever. It's like the bank open 24/7. I even here checking the statement right now as we're talking. How's Miami?
Well, that's why I'm calling. I'm finishing up a few songs now, but I'm afraid that studio time might be more than I thought. And I was wondering if I could get some help with some funds, and I could pay you back as soon as I get back to St. Martin.
Let me check my account. How much you need?
I think 500 should be enough.
I can transfer it to you while online. Direct from me to you. No problem.
Great. Thank you so much, Ma. I'll get online with Viv now.
Alright, darling. You know who you're for?
I need to know who you're for.
Contact Wib today for your complete personal online banking experience. Available for all mobile devices. The Wynwood Islands Bank, now your online banking partner in progress.
Who you're for.
Tell them, connecting you.
I saw the story of what has happened with the bond for the hospital, and I told the Minister Lee that I was very impressed with how that bond was able to transpire, to see that they got $100 million for the hospital, and knowing of financing for projects, to see that the hospital got that kind of money. I would see that, for example, a GB that has not defaulted on any of its loans, that you would look positive at that. A Winia, well, you've already done some work in Telem, but I think these are all opportunities, because most of these companies have bonds from overseas or international investors that you've said. So I still feel that you can get the information, but perhaps maybe through, like I said, through the Ministry of Finance, that you can be able to know more of the information. And again, just my congratulations as well. And then one last question. When I looked, you had a slide that showed, I think you have 4,000 contributors right now, and then you have 900 pensioners. That's close to a 25%, so 25% ratio of pensioners versus contributors. Is that a norm that is, let me put it this way, is it a correct norm? Is it a norm that we have to worry about? To me, it sort of feels quite high, 25% of 4,000. So, now that I'm getting gray hair, I have to look at my pension too, and knowing that my pension is going into you all, I'm looking at the minister to make sure he pays that 39 million, because the way how things going, we might be on pensions very soon. But the question would be, how is it possible you're a pension fund mainly into government itself? And again, to me, you're a pension fund that has been investing heavily in the country of St. Martin. So you're here with the growth or the decline of the country. You ain't going nowhere in St. Martin language. Why, or could it be possible, and there's something maybe we could put as a question to the minister, that an example like the government companies itself, why could it not be that they also be considered as part of their government entities, that they too put their pensions into the pension fund, the APS itself, thus also broadening the base of the pension fund, and also again solidifying that monies that is basically earned in St. Martin actually goes to a bedrijf or a position of a St. Martin company that is also investing in the country. Just maybe some food for thought or something to discuss.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
1,
2,
3,
4. This is how common it is to develop a mental illness. 1 out of every 4.
4,
4.
But there is hope. Today, most mental illnesses can be managed and treated. Visit your general doctor if you feel concerned about your thoughts and behaviors or have some difficulty dealing with some of life's issues.
If you have been diagnosed and are suffering from a mental illness, keep in mind these 4 points to help you manage your mental health.
1. Get regular checkups with your general doctor.
2. Stay on your treatment plan to prevent relapses.
3. Find a strong support group in your family and friends.
And 4. Never be afraid to ask for help and look out for the warning signs of your illness.
Remember, you are not alone. We are as close as one.
2.
3.
4.
Learn about mental health illness by going to the Mental Health Foundation's website at www.mhf-sxm.com.
Hi, what's up, St. Martin? My name is Rene Leverett, and I play baseball. And I've represented St. Martin in numerous international tournaments and professionally around the world. Sports matters to me because it reveals and develops character. So I challenge the business community to step up for sports and help us rebuild and repair our facilities. I also ask the community to nominate local businesses in your area to take the challenge and step up for sports. Because hashtag sports matters, hashtag are you in?
I know last week I made quite a statement, but it wasn't covered. But that's quite okay. That happens sometimes because the media has a choice what they put in their paper. But anyway, I'd like to give a brief update on what's happening at the police station, for example. Post-hurricane reconstruction at the police station has started. We have received some direct funding. On Friday, we received close to 1.3 million guilders, and that was allocated. So we're going to be using that for the following projects as well. Is the replenishing of the vehicle fleet. We're expecting 10 new vehicles, and that should bring our fleet back up to 50%. So we still have some ways to go, but we're going to get there. We're also going to upgrade the uniforms and the workforce. The dispatch center is also being worked on, and the reinforcement of the police headquarters and substation. As you know, you may not know, but some in the media were present. This morning at 9:30, we signed 9 camera observers contracts, a 3-year contract to ensure that the camera project is a success. I want to thank them for their patience and their commitment, and I look forward to working with them. I expressed that during my introductory meeting with them, and I look forward to them doing the best and ensuring that St. Martin is safe and secure in order to have prosperity on this island. We also received a container from the Dutch police training facilities, and I want to say thanks as well, because there's a lot of material that has been provided to us, and they will be used at one of the locations that have been identified, because we're also going to be training the personnel. There are 15 recruits will start, and in 2019 we'll have a second group of 20. In 2019 we'll have a second group that will start as well of 15 as well. And we also have those who have achieved the BAFPO but need to do the BPO, the Basis Politieopleiding. That's going to happen as well. So we're getting it back up and running, and we ask the public, of course, to again help us help you.